So most people struggle with the head because they don't have they're not getting the basic proportions and structure. So in this video I'm going to show you how to understand the head, starting with the skull and finishing up with a fairly realistic drawing. I'm going to do two heads, one in profile and one in a front view. So stick around till the end. I can guarantee that you'll improve in your drawing. So let's start. So with the skull, we can see I've just drawn a quick skull there just to show you that the main points, the eyes, sockets, the cheekbones, and the jawline, and the chin, or rather the mandible. So firstly, we have to simplify the plane breaks, and that's what this is doing here. We're just drawing a basic head, but with plane breaks so that we can see where the light falls. Now it's very simple. So you can see the light is coming from the left side. So the right side of the face will have angles of something like that anyway. And I'll also draw the neck. There's a problem with a lot of head drawing books, and that is that they don't actually show the neck. So I've included the neck here because it's important. So I'm just sketching these in just very simply. Those eye sockets will be quite dark, as you can see. There'll still be a certain amount of light and shadow on the left side, but the main one is the right side. So if you struggle with heads, this is the basic thing that you've got to think about: is where's the light coming from, and how does that demonstrate the structure. So if you understand the basic anatomy of the skull, it leads you up to being able to draw realistic. So I'll draw that basic head with the plane breaks into a realistic drawing. The eyes are, as regards proportions, the eyes are about halfway. The brow to the nose to the chin is about the same, and the brow to the hairline. The ears fall basically between the brow, maybe a little bit lower, and around the nose. So those are the basic proportions of the head. Of course, we're all different. We're similar and yet different. So here's the thing: you've got to just know the basics. If you draw a head, this is the main thing. To draw a generic head will help you to draw a specific head. So if you want to do portraits, you just you have the basic structure, the basic proportions, with a little bit of variation, that's all. But this is not about portrait drawing, this is about how to construct the head. Once you can construct the head, you can place it in any direction, and subsequent videos will demonstrate this, how to twist the head, how to have it looking up or down, how to place the specific and the particular the elements which create the likeness, if you like. But that's later on. We've got to draw this basic head and make it look real. So that plane break head, just before we continue, that's a very simplified one. I don't think you need to know any further. You know, you can see what's happening. So you can see that already we've got a realistic head. With hair, by the way, just see it in masses. Don't try and draw every strand, otherwise you'll go insane. And that's not what the hair is about. The hair should never look like it's a cap or a thing that's pasted on. It should look part of the or a continuation of the flesh, or the like at the forehead there. You don't want it to be just sudden. The darkest areas in the mouth are where the lips meet and at the corners. So you hardly need any suggestion of upper and lower lips. Perhaps upper is a bit more important. Now we're coming into a profile, and once again I've drawn the skull there just to show you where the basic bone structure. And I'm particularly looking at the mandible, the jawline, and the cheekbones, and the eye sockets. And once again we draw the plane breaks. Quite simple. How logical is the head though when you think about it? It's that parietal bone that I've just drawn there basically lines up with the cheekbone and the jawline. I've drawn this on B4 size manga paper, and it's convenient to fit these 6 rectangles on. They're not too small, not too big. It just it fits nicely, and it's beautiful paper to draw on. So you can see the plane breaks there on the left side. I'm drawing the face or the head in profile now, and you can see how it works. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you got something out of this, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video, but just stick around a bit more. We've got the 2 to compare, and this will be quite interesting. So please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out, and I'd like you to join the community, really. I don't see art as a spin-off. It's you know, it's an ongoing thing. So just wait for a moment, and we'll see all these 6 heads in a clearer position. It's really helpful. The shading that I'm doing there now is quite interesting, and it's the face, the front of the face is completely in shadow except for the tip of the nose, and it adds an interesting dynamic to the picture. And these heads, once you understand plane breaks, they become so simple. And they look realistic. That's the thing. Now, just to summarize, I've drawn these 2 skulls first, and then I drew the plane breaks. And those plane breaks help us tremendously. So here we've got the 6 pictures, and I can think you'll agree. You can see clearly why these steps are so important. Going from the skull, the top 3, the skull in profile. It's got all the mandible, the cheekbone, and the side of the skull. Then from that we draw a simple head, which has got plain brakes, and it goes into the more realistic picture. And in the bottom three, we've got the skull once again. You can see those cheekbones sticking out there. We've got the plain brakes once again, and we've got a realistic head constructed from these the two previous drawings. So thank you very much, everyone, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video. And if you have a chance, check my channel. It's got millions of videos.